Hello and welcome to Vishnupur Public Private ITS official YouTube page. Before we start today's lesson, please do subscribe and press the bell icon that you never miss and study related video. So today's we are going to discuss about D, that is dimensions. Before we start discussing about 2D and 3D, we have to know the basic fundamental of D, that is 0D, from 0D. So there are some objects that have no dimensions, like if you imagine a point, let me show you a point that have no height, no width or no length, that is without any D's. You can't measure it by longitudinal or latitudinal or even by the height, but it exists, but the point itself exists. So if when we are talking about a point is 0D, or better to say no dimension. After that we are going to discuss about 1D, that means the thing that have only one dimensions. If we draw 2 points and connect them with a straight line, the line have only 1D, that is length. You can measure this line along its length, that is either x-axis or y-axis, whatever you imagine. So I draw here this line about x-axis. So if you know the value of the line, that is let us assume xn, then you can put this xn from 0 to up to value n and you get the line. That means this line have only 1D, one dimension. Let us move on to 2D. 2D means an object that have two dimensions. Two dimensions means it have a length and a breadth. If you imagine a rectangle like this rectangle have two dimensions, that is, one is length and another is breadth. That means if you have to draw or make this rectangle, you have to know the both dimensions of this rectangle. Like if I assume a rectangle of xn length and yn breadth, then I can plot this rectangle on graph like this: x dot y dot, and here is up to n xn and here it is up to nyn. So I can easily draw the rectangle. So you need two dimensions, two measurements of this rectangle to draw. So these figures like rectangles, triangles, square, these all figures are 2D. So finally, talking about 3D, I have a book here. If you look carefully to this book, the book have a breadth, a length and a height. That means it have three dimensions. One is along x-axis, another y-axis and z-axis. That means this book, if you want to build, if you want to draw, or if you want to make a book like this, you have to know the three dimensions of this book. That means that this book is a 3D object. All objects we see in our daily life, there are 90% 3D, and all the printings of books, all you write on your copies are 2D, or better to say the points which are dotted on the books to draw the pictures, if you see with a magnifying glass, you can see little dots here that are 0D. Thanks for watching.